Hi guys, and today it's time to pick the team for the last game of the season against Sheffield Wednesday tomorrow, so let's get started. In goal, Anthony Patterson, obviously he completes his second straight season in goal, hasn't missed a game for 2.5 years. So yeah, Patterson last week, I thought he should have done better with a goal, but on the whole, didn't really have much to do, kept, I think it's the fourth most clean sheets in the league, what's decent, so yeah. Right back to a human race mild because obviously as well he's played in every game. The only game he didn't start was the Millwall game a few weeks ago because he was ill. I think he's had a good season, being really good. Obviously loved the challenge and yeah, for me he's one of the best fullbacks in the league. One of our best and most consistent players. So yeah. First centre back Luke O'Nien, the reason why is because he's obviously been our first choice centre back pretty much all season. I think he's only missed 3 games, all due to suspension. And yeah, I think O'Nien's had his ups and downs. For me, last week he probably should have been sent off for the handball, but yeah, so yeah. Then next to him, Dan Ballard, his regular partner all season. Again, he's only missed 3 games for like the same reason, through suspension. Ballard's had a really good season. I think he's one of the best centre halves in this division. I do think the last few weeks, like as we dropped off, he's dropped off. If you get what I mean, but yeah, if you get what I mean. Obviously there'll be interest in the summer, but hopefully we can hang on to him. So yeah. Left back, actually, Alicia, the reason why, because I think he's like the best left back available, especially with still no Dennis Cirkin, who's obviously close, and I think if it was another game or two after this, he probably would have faced him on them. But Alicia, it's been nice to have him back the last few weeks after a long season and spent most of it out injured. But yeah, he's a good player, and obviously he's got his new contract, and hopefully we'll see like more of him next season. So yeah. First centre mid, I will give Callum Styles the game the race, why? Because I just want to see him in midfield before we have to make the decision whether we want to sign him or not, if you get what I mean. He's a midfielder, he's not really a wing back. He's done well there, but he's not really a wing back, if you get what I mean. He's a midfielder, so hopefully we get to see him before we got to make the decision of whether we want to buy him or not. So yeah, hopefully we see Corey Evans. It might be for the last time we see him in a Sunderland shirt with his contract set to expire. So yeah. Next to him, PR Ekwa, the race man, because he's probably been the player who, along with Pat Roberts, who I've been most frustrated by, like, this season, if I'm in total honesty. Because in there, I think there's a really good player, but we just haven't seen it enough. He scored 5 goals this season, which obviously, I guess, some good for a centre midfielder, but yeah, and I can completely understand when more we're used to see it, we need to give him a slap in the face for him to perform. So yeah, hopefully he can end, like I said, a frustrating season on a high. So yeah. Right wing Chris Rigg, the reason why, because I've really enjoyed watching Chris Rigg over the last few weeks, and you definitely wouldn't think he's a 16-year-old playing at this level. He looks at home at this level, and he's done really well for me. One of those shining lights of the last few weeks, and hopefully the game time we've given him and the support he's had off the fans will make him want to stay, if you get what I mean. And we'll so yeah, it's going to be an interesting summer. Hopefully we'll keep hold of him. So yeah. Number 10, I'll go Adil Al-Cheats. The reason why is because I thought last week against Watford, it was a bizarre one. Why did they play him up front? He's not a striker. Overall, I think over the past few weeks he's done really well, and I think there's definitely a player in there. But yeah, it was just a weird one. I don't agree what he done, mind you, like walking straight down the tunnel when he was subbed, which obviously he still get wrong for, and I think he did. But yeah, we'll give him a start. So yeah. Left wing probably for the final time in a Sunderland shirt, Jack Clark, the race mile, because he's been our best player this season by an absolute mile, and I hate to think where we would be without him this season. If you get me, he saved us from a relegation battle. Let's be in total honesty. Won all of our Player of the Year awards, what, totally understandable. You couldn't give it to anyone else, really. And yeah, he's obviously going to be sad when he does leave us in the summer, but he deserves to play in the Premier League. Obviously, like I said, it's sad, but yeah, he's dipped off the last few weeks, but I can let that slide. Since he came back from injury, he's been brilliant. He's dipped off since he came back from injury, but I can let it slide. He's been absolutely brilliant. So yeah. Then striker Job, the reason why is because I just think he's the best option at the minute. Rosen's not available, Burstone's some player, Hermé's not ready, if you get what I mean. And it's a big summer in that department up front, as we need one. Definitely one striker, maybe even two, so yeah. They're on the bench: Nathan Bishop, Timothy Pembelliot, Leo Helder, Corey Evans, Ramir Mundell, Abdullah Bart, Patrick Roberts, Tommy Watson, and Hermea. So yeah, so my score prediction, obviously, I think Sheffield Wednesday will get what they need to stay up. To be honest, I think they'll get more than what they need, because I think they'll beat us 1-0 tomorrow. So yeah, so before I end this video, I would just like to thank you for all your support this season. It's meant the world to us, despite it being a very tough season, especially in the second half of it. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment, and see ya.